which is Charlotte Bridge, Luxembourg City, Luxembourg. More than 100 suicides since opening in 1966. Since 1993, a plexiglass barrier has prevented people from jumping off the bridge and falling up onto the houses below. Cliffs of Moher, County Clare, Ireland. 4 prevented suicides in 2008. Foyle Bridge, Derry, Northern Ireland. More than 90 suicides since 1984. Suicide Cliff, Estonia. Gulf Viaduct, Reichenbach in Volkswagen, Germany. Exemplary attraction for attempting suicide in Germany had continued supervision by the federal police. See the 2001 suicide attack that led to the 2002 documentary Diabolical Games. Archway Bridge, Highgate, London. 25th Bridge, Lisbon, Portugal. Newsam Bridge, Prague, Czech Republic. At least 365 deaths. That's all.
Akigahara Forest, 108 per year.
I've been walking for a while. I usually come out around a point at a time. It's quiet here. Scenic, you might say. I come from the same reason as everybody else does. It's peaceful, meditative. You get away from the noise of everyday life. You start to hear the noises of your own head. There's an inner voice. You listen. It says, go into the forest. Be alone. It's good to get away from people, routines, obligations. It's time to be alone. I came all the time when I was older. I camped here. Learned all the paths. Probably even made a pretty pass through the woods. But you know, every time I come here, I hesitate before that first line of trees. It's not that I don't know the way. There's just an expectation. There's a car park now. Find it's a gift shop. It's the same, but it's not the same. Much has changed.
If I go in then, will I get lost?
It's in the central direction. There are circular paths through the trees, great big spirals that go here and there, but the real signpost is, if you want to reach the top of the mountain, just keep going uphill. All the paths lead there eventually.
And then I head straight back down again.
Straight back down to the bottom. That's the quickest way.
Thanks, but I think I'm going to take a few days. I don't want to rush this.
Most things are better taken slowly. Do you have been enough supplies last few days? Can be cold when you're alone.
Sorry, what did you say?
It gets cold when the sun sets. The gift shop sells those cloth bags. It's not very fashionable, but they keep the chill. Like a sleeping bag.
Thanks, but I have everything I need.
Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Yes, I am. I know what I'm doing.
I think you do. When Theseus went into the lab to face the Minotaur, he took with him a wall of string called a clue to help him find his way back out. That's where we get the word clue, as in a piece of the puzzle, evidence we leave behind to prove to the world we're once here, to trace our path through the forest, and to pause time and make our mark. Sometimes the only clue we leave behind are footprints, barely visible in the moss.
Such an idiot. Complete idiot. For what? Everything. Everything gone. 15 years just wiped away. How do you know it'll all work out? Sure, mountain ahead of me, and everyone just offers me pity and cups of tea to help me climb it. Everything gone. 15 years. And it's just me again. 15 years and nothing. Just me in a big pile of coal. Just me in piles of leaves and roots. Fuck it, I'm going in. Shit! Hello? Is there anyone there? Don't be silly, Amber, it's just a shoe.
I really thought that it might make a difference. Walking in with a reminder of home on my feet. But instead I just felt worse. I don't really feel like I want to be wearing colour. I don't really want to be seen. I just feel grey. I felt nothing but grey for so long. It's as if everything's been sucked out until only the black and white was left. My life tastes of grey, and I can't smile. I haven't smiled for 3 weeks. So the colour feels a bit strange, out of place. I guess I just haven't given up on trying to feel happy. That's what the colour used to do for me. Brighten things up. Bring the happiness.
It's kind of pretty. Nice effort. I could never be bothered to do my faces in pants like this. It's cool, but no one's done anything like this for years, sure. How long has this been here?
The ground is lava rock, laid down in the last eruption about 1,000 years ago. And if you put a compass on the ground, it doesn't point north anymore, just whatever direction the iron in the rock says it should point. And it's quiet. So quiet. Because the ground is porous, and all the moss and the plants hide all the sound, so someone could be 50 metres away and you would never know it. So they come here. And it was in the city. That's unnatural. You're so used to being surrounded by walls, knowing where the edges are. So they come here rather than being surrounded by the same 4 walls as they've done their entire lives. They want something more in the end.
No! 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 John. Seems I'm not the only one losing precious things in here. You look happy here, John. Happier than me.
We were happy together. Jessica, me, our little girl, Angela. She was going to grow up to be an engineer. She loved taking things apart, even though she was only 7 and couldn't pronounce the word yellow properly. There was nothing wrong, not really. Anyone on the outside would say we had the perfect life. But then I started getting sick. I couldn't concentrate. Something just didn't work right anymore. It was as if a light had been switched off, and I had no idea how to turn it back on again. Jessica helped in her own way. Made sure I had time with her, with Angie. Made sure I didn't stress over it after me. I did the same things I always did, things I used to enjoy. Went through those same steadfast pleasures, but the enjoyment was gone. There was no sense of completion, no sense of purpose. Just a steady weight of adequacy. Yes, adequate. Getting on with things. It got to the stage where I couldn't even get out of bed most of the time. Just an ordinary day, full of ordinary things. Nothing particularly taxing, just nothing. I couldn't face doing it all over again. And because I hadn't done anything, I felt worse. Useless. I was nothing, I had nothing. And nothing seemed to fill that empty space. I just kept failing over and over. I failed my family. I failed to be anything for anyone. Even for myself.
Your eyes are kind. Deep brown, with a kind of twinkle. Quite handsome. Maybe it's in your smile. A charmer then. Maybe even a Casanova. And with such a beautiful family around you.
We took that photo at Christmas. Angie got a bike. Jessica got a Christmas sweater with lights on it. She thought it was hilarious. She would walk around the house turning lights off at random so she could glow. I got a silk tie in a pretty box with a blue ribbon on it. 2 days later I was here.
A tourist then. Someone to see the sights, to see the ocean from the top of the mountain and take selfies with your pretty wife. You put your back out, giving your little girl a piggyback when her legs had given up halfway. Not like the rest of us in here, John. You didn't come in here to lose anything. Least of all yourself.
While I walked, I couldn't help thinking about them. Everything we'd worked so hard for. A house in a nice neighbourhood, close to the right school. Savings for college. A holiday every year. Even if it was just taking Angie to the beach and staying in the cheapest B&B we could find. You know the sort I'm talking about. Damp, drafty, strange noises coming from the pipes. But that didn't matter because we were on holiday together. We had every chance to succeed, to do well, to have a good life. And my depression stole it all away from us. There was no reason for it. It was unfair and it needed to stop. That was something I knew I could do.
Just as well I came prepared. One way to do it, I suppose. Tom could never get the ends the right length. Every morning, darling, could you just? And I would. It was a ritual. It was our ritual. But it was never a loving thing. Not for him. He just didn't know how to tie a tie properly. In the end, when it all collapses, you sit and you wonder, did I really spend all that time tying ties when 5 minutes on YouTube would have solved the problem once and for all? Hindsight's wonderful. It's the roast dinners on Sundays. Let's use the wedding plates. Red wine with red meat. White wine with white meat. Don't tip Grandma's gravy roast. In the end, did it do anything to keep us together? Like my idea better. Sleeping pills. No. Hello? Hello, is there anyone in there? Hello? I'm really sorry to disturb. My phone just got, my battery's got, and my spares also died. Hello? God, I suppose it's just my luck.
Hello? Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see anyone else this far out. Are you okay?
Sorry to disturb. I mean, do you think it would feel this cold?
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise at first, isn't it? Nearly summer, but still the evenings can be really cold. You're welcome to stay here for a bit if it helps.
Don't mind. But really, one of the boarders did try and tell me.
Here. Bit of a surprise to me too at first. Cold. But I don't mind it.
I quite like the cold, actually. It's immediate, you know? I can see it. I can see my breath as it forms in the air. I can feel the goosebumps on my skin. I can hear my teeth chattering. It's present, sort of direct. You know you're cold, and then the next minute you're not wondering what you're going to do tomorrow, or next week, or what you're going to be having for dinner, what the boss said about you in your last evaluation. Your whole existence just turns into an effort not to be cold any longer.
And you feel kind of alive.
Sorry, I've been on my own all day. I think about some new things when I have time.
Jessica's saying my mind is always wandering off to strange places when it's not occupied.
Jessica's your girlfriend?
My wife. We've been together for 8 years. We have a little girl, Angela, who's coming up to 7. Here. That's them.
You're very happy.
Yes, they are.
Well, my name's...
Oh, like the gemstone. Tree sap, frozen in time. I like that.
Well, last time I checked I didn't have any bugs stuck in me, but that was before I came.
Well, Amber minus the bugs. I'm John.
Oh, the apostle?
Nothing so imaginative, I'm afraid. More like my astounding grandfather, John, the corner shop owner. And his father before him, John the fruit packer. And his father before that, John the bricklayer. Probably stretching all the way back to John the moderately successful hunter-gatherer. It's my family's great tradition, an utterly shambolic inability to do anything original or creative.
Oh dear.
Never mind, we can't have it all.
No. No, we can't.
Oh, hang on, Lindsay. Here, a bug to go with Amber.
It's wonderful. It's excellent. It's even got all the legs. It's so detailed. How did you even start to make something like this?
Oh, I learned how to make those in college. It's kind of calming going through all the steps. I mean, it's nothing special, just a reproduction of someone else's design, but it's a pleasant enough way to spend a few moments.
It's wonderful.
So you chose the bubblegum pink tape?
I prefer the term neon Barbie chic.
It's eye-watering.
It's cheaper than all the other colours.
Cheaper?
What?
Would you believe I went to 3 different hiking shops just to find the right shade of blue? I wanted mine to match my tie.
That is so much worse than buying basement Barbie.
I know.
Have you been staying here long?
I lost track of time days ago.
Your family will be missing you.
By now, maybe. Probably. But they're great. Jessica is like a superwoman, seriously. She changed a tyre on the car by the side of the road in a snowstorm one time. And she had her arm in a cast. Plus, Angie is super into everything right now, so... You know, enough distractions and she'll be just fine. They both will, I'm sure.
My ex wasn't like that at all. I'm not sure he'd even know what a tire iron looks like, let alone what it's for. Oh, except as a weapon in Call of Duty or something.
Oh, hang on. Here, have one of these. It's all the hospitality I offer at the moment, sorry. We always have loads of the orange ones left, because Angie doesn't like them. So it didn't work out between you two then? How did it end?
I don't know. We sort of just drifted apart. I always think it would be better if there was some form of explosion, some form of drama, a blazing row, hysterics, a wine glass thrown in anger, something. There wasn't. There wasn't anything. Got stuck. Got stuck in the ordinariness of everything. Organised, safe. I knew exactly what to say and how to be. I guess I'm not as excited as my name would suggest.
Well, at least you still have your bug, Amber with a bug. That's the main thing.
You're not happy, are you?
No, I'm not. But I'd like to be.
Me too.
Look, do you want to stay here tonight? I've got a spare blanket. I know it's a bit weird as we've only just met, but it's a long way back to the trail.
Well,
Oh, it's fine if you...
do you have any more orange jelly?
Yes. I quite like jelly. It reminds me of birthdays.
I don't know. That might be a deal breaker.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Hello? Oh. Hi.
Hi, how are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay. Look, we're kind of off the main trail. We're not really supposed to camp here.
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't mine. I'm sure. I'm sure John won't mind moving it when you get back.
Oh, not alone. You came in together?
Oh, no. I don't own this tent. It belongs to John. We met last night. We didn't come in together.
Well, it's none of my business what you came here to do. I just came by to see how you've been this morning. If you wanted to talk things over, you could talk to me. I spend a lot of time in these woods, and if you fancy that, I'm a good listener.
Thanks, but I'm okay.
Well, if you're sure. It's just that some people come into these woods and they're unhappy. Some are thinking about maybe not coming out again, and I would like to think I missed a chance to help. Well, speaking of which, I think you've dropped some things on the way up here. You're on the pink tape, right?
Yes, the pink people. But those aren't mine. They're John's. I followed them up here myself.
I think they are. Are you sure these aren't yours?
Those aren't mine.
Okay. If you need anything at all, some ration bars, a spare map, do you know which way you're headed?
Oh, yes.
And you'll be moving on soon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, take care, and I'll see you on the other side.
On the other side. Yeah. What now? What did he say? Straight up the mountain and back down again? No. No. No, 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 don't end in nothing. John? John, are you here? John? John, I need to know which way to go. I need to know the way out. John? John? John, please. John? John? Is there anyone there? The act is complete. Sorry, should finish. Thank you very much for coming. That is the end of today's. Outside of the yeah. Raise the money tonight.
Nice to see you again. Yeah.
It's been.
As you can see,
Yeah.
you'd like to raise money from all go all right, Simon, your end? Yeah? Good stuff. Saw you were intently listening. That was a good play, wasn't it? Dark.
I think four, but
What are your notes then?
well, the fact that they didn't black paint the black the sets, it would look so much better on camera. That's all.
Yeah, because you can see these colour things, can't you?
If they had just put that out,
Or even just put a black sheet.
that was real. It would look beautiful with that.
I'm sorry, but the lights were off and she just had a phone on.
No, I couldn't see that.
You couldn't? Oh, right.
I couldn't see
That's busy.
Quite well. Now you have to buy one. You have to buy a ticket to do it. The ones I share, like the video, that's what I'm strong. You just visited it, but 6, well, yeah. Oh, really? Where? Real You guys are right, man. They're not troublemakers.
Yeah, in the West Coast Street, traffic thing. Yeah. Chucky thing.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing is like. I've heard that the new one is coming out on the Switch. Yeah. Yeah. I played it when it first came out.
Good luck this minute.
Yeah, I did that. Winter is like.
Sorry, I'm gonna see you and I'm so probably gonna go. Oh,
We're not talking tens of thousands, I'm saying. I don't know. I mean,
very often.
Best one, yeah. That was so very good. Yeah. Oh, amazing.
I've seen them all.
Well played.
I talked to
This, nice
Okay, no problems.
Well, exactly. We tried to keep it light on the set as well. It's just
Yeah. Get back to his like a small about it on his knee. Oh, okay, that's the. What? They were, but I thought they took over all.
yes, no, they were not. It might be worthwhile saving them.
Well, there.
The Hannahs called they're a picture in a place at the back.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Oh, right, I was not on that one, sorry. Well, there was ones in it already. Okay, but I was told to sit there.
No,
Christmas, I was like, I'm not going to be off the back of right? Just leave it in an altar. Then you can be in the field for work. Well, say perfect. That's subjective, sir.
Are you seeing?
Oh, here. Thanks. How many thousands of these are there?
Facebook or YouTube, you can come down to get videos online. There's people come down
There's people outside funny, but that's backlash.
yeah.
It's true. Yeah, right. Actually, what? What is it? I've got my going out of context. It's the worst thing. You know, the best word on Facebook it's a whole thing. You can just do that. Thanks, great. Yeah. 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 Yeah, sure. Just grab Leeds and throw it in his bag. Bring it everywhere, man.
There's talent provided all of them. All knowing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would allow it, generally I have not.
Like they've got thousands of these, they're all identical. That's why you take out the it's not real words. I love it. It's great fun to do. Well, you got like during our dress rehearsal, socks on the floor, and got up again, everyone's stuck in their hair. But let's make sure that doesn't happen.
She's the abusive one. She's the abusive one. Somewhere in the something very careful. Yeah. April. That's bad.
Vegetable smoothie and Fox tea.
Yes.
I was already on the back.
So, mate, you still got that leaf blower?
Right down the bottom there. Whoosh!
Well, they go in reverse, don't they?
Yeah, I can blow one of the vacuum if you want to blow it, but we don't really need it.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, actually, one down. Okay, it's no Symphony Ivy Tower directorial type. It gets his hand wet. Yeah, it gets his hand dirty.
Well, the thing is, all this is at least half my fault.
Right.
It's not your fault. It's your fault.
And Lara's responsible for the other half.
Yeah, I mean, as collaborations go, it was exactly what happens when you get two goths.
Press stop.